Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing the grammar portion in which we were discussing the topic tenses. Dear students, in the chapter tenses, we have completed what does mean by tenses, kinds of tenses, sub-kinds of tenses, and I have already discussed what is present tense, what is past tense, and what is future tense and its sub-kinds. Dear students, in the previous class we have also discussed what is present tense and how to form the sentences based on present tense. Okay, we have discussed already present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, and present perfect tense. Those who did not attend the previous class can watch the previous video at my YouTube channel. Dear students, today we will discuss the topic present perfect continuous tense. Okay, what does mean by present perfect continuous tense? You can see here the present perfect continuous tense shows the action which began at the some time in the past and still continuing up to the present time. Yes students, it means the action has been started in the past time but it is still continuing. Therefore we can see here that is written here perfect means the action has been completed. Okay, and continuous means the action is in process. So the present perfect continuous tense shows the action which began in the past time, that started in the past time but still continuing. You can see here the past and still continuing up to the present time. It means the present perfect continuous tense started. In this tense we find that the action has been started in the present past time but it is still continuing in the present time. And we can see here this tense is used for what we use it to express the starting time of the action. When the action has been start, you can see here in this tense you will find the time. Okay, you will find the time, and for the fixed time we will use since, and for the unfixed time, not certain time, we will use for. ओके, निश्चित समय के लिए सिंस लगाएंगे, अनिश्चित समय के लिए फॉर लगाएंगे. सो यू कैन सी हियर टू एक्सप्रेस द स्टार्टिंग टाइम ऑफ द एक्शन, टू एक्सप्रेस द एक्शन विच बिगेन इन द पास्ट and still going on over the time. It means here we use this tense for what? To denote the action has been started in the past time but still it is still continuing. Okay, so you just open your notebook and start writing what does mean by present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense shows the action which began in the time in the past and still continuing up to the present time. Okay, you can see here this tense is used to express the starting time of the action. It is used to show the starting time of the action, and it also expresses the action which began in the past. It also denotes the action which began in the past and still going on over a time. Okay students, so just write down. And now you should know that in this tense we use two helping verbs, has been and have been. We use the helping verb has been with the singular subject, and we use the helping verb had been with the plural subject. Okay students, that we will discuss okay later. First of all, you write it in a notebook. Okay, if you are getting any kind of problem, you may ask. Okay students, I'm going to erase it. You may take also a screenshot, and I hope that you all have completed it. So students, now just put the heading formation of present perfect continuous tense. Okay, just see how to form the tenses of how to form the sentences of present perfect continuous tense. Okay students, so just see here. Dear students, you should know that in this tense we use two helping verbs that we will discuss right now. Just see here, but no need to write, just keep in your mind. There are two helping verbs that we use, has been and another is have been. Okay, there are two helping verbs that we use, has been and have been. We use has been with the singular subject. Okay, with the singular subject, or you can say he see it. Okay, he see it. And we use have with the plural subject. Okay, with the plural subject, you, we, they. Okay, I also. Okay, so keep in your mind that we will discuss in the formation. So just put the heading formation of present perfect continuous tense. Put the heading formation of present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so just see students. Now students, we can form the sentences, any sentences, okay, in three type of sentence, such as affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. We can form the sentences in three, okay, three types: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. And interrogative can be divided into two subkinds, that is SNO type interrogative and WS type of interrogative. So we can see here, just see the first affirmative sentences. You can see here affirmative. Okay, just see here affirmative sentences. And what would be the structure of it? Just see here students, affirmative sentence. There will be subject. Okay, just write down you also. Subject, and according to the subject we will use has or have been. Okay, has or have been. Okay, if your subject is singular, you will use has been. If your subject is plural, you will use have been. Okay, then after you will use the verb. Okay, and the verb is continuous, the work is in process, so we will use ing to the verb. Okay, subject, helping verb, in the verb we will add ing, then after object. Okay, then after since or for. Just see here students, we will also use these two words to denote the time. Okay, since or for the fixed time we will use since. For unfixed time, that is not uncertain, okay, we will use for. And then after we will mention the time. This is your structure, you should keep in your mind, this is your structure. Okay, subject will be there, helping verb will be there. Okay, and in the helping verb you will use has been or have been. If your subject is singular, you will use has been. If your subject is plural, you will use have been. Okay, so and then after verb, in the verb we will add ing, and then after object, then after time denoting word since and for, and then after time. Example we can see here students, just see. For example we can see Mohan is singular, so we will use the helping verb has been. Okay, so we can see here Mohan has been. Suppose that he is reading. Okay, just see, read is your main verb in which we will add ing. Mohan has been reading. Object you can mention here a book. Okay, just see students, Mohan has been reading a book. If the time is fixed, we will use since. Okay, since 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, since morning. Okay, in the same way you can also frame the another sentences. If your subject is plural, you can use have been. Okay, if your time is fixed or not fixed, then you can use for. Okay, another sentence I am just telling you orally, you can write it. Children is plural. Okay, and with the plural we will use have been. Children have been playing cricket for 2 hours. Okay, another example you can also write. Children have been playing football for 2 hours. Okay, so students, just write down the structure of affirmative sentence of present perfect continuous tense. You can see here. Okay, Mohan has been reading a book since morning. Okay, so I hope that everything is clear to you. If you are getting any kind of problem or difficulties, you may ask. Okay, so now we will discuss the another sentences, that is negative sentences. Okay, so just say, students, negative structure, negative sentences. You can see the negative sentences. Okay, affirmative we have already discussed, and now we will discuss negative. There will be subject. Okay, students, keep in your mind, there will be subject, and according to subject we will use has or have been. Okay, have. Then after we will use negative word. Okay, students, then after we will use been. Okay, subject will be there, has or have according to the subject, then after not, then after been. Okay, it means you will use the negative word not between the word has and been. Okay, keep in your mind, subject, helping verb, then not, then been, then you will use the verb. In the verb we will add ing, then after you will use what? Object. Okay, object. Then after you will use time denoting word since or for. Okay, then after you will mention the time. Okay, friend, this is your negative structure, negative sentence. Okay, so just see here, this is your structure. Just say, student, this is your structure, and on the basis of this structure you have to make the sentences. We can see the sentences. Just see, suppose that I'm taking the plural subject, children. Okay, children, and children is plural, so we will use have. Okay, children have not been playing. Children have not been playing. In the verb we will add ing. You can see children have not been playing football for 2 hours. 2 hours. If your time is fixed, then you will use since. Okay, just see here, students, children have not been playing football for 2 hours. Okay, students, so just see, and this is your example of negative sentences. Okay, if your subject is similar, you will use has. Okay, has not been. Okay, in negative sentence, if your subject is suppose Mohan, then you will use has not been. Okay, so just see here another example you can also write. Okay, Mohan has not been reading a book since morning. Okay, like that you can make the sentences. Okay, I hope that you all have understood. So just see and come to the next, and now we will discuss the interrogative sentences. Okay, just say, students, interrogative sentences we will discuss now. Interrogative sentence. Okay, interrogative sentences. Dear students, I have already told you that there are two types of interrogative, SNO type and WS type. And SNO type always start with the helping verb. What are the helping verb? Has been. Okay, and yes, WS type start with the WH words such as what, where, when, whose, okay, why, etc. So first of all we will discuss what? SNO type. First of all we will discuss SNO type. So just see here, SNO type interrogative sentence. Okay, SNO type interrogative sentence. we can see here helping verb has. Okay, then after you will use subject. Okay, then after you will use, if negative word is there you can also mention, but we are talking about interrogative, so we will discuss only negative. Is here has or have. Just here students, we will use has or have according to the subject. So just here either have or has. Okay, then after subject, then after being, then after verb, in the verb we will add ing, then after object, then after time denoting word since or for. Okay, then after time, then after question mark, because the sentence is interrogative, so we will use. Okay, just see here, have or has, then subject, then being, then verb. In the verb we will add ing, then after object, then after since or for, then after time. Okay, this is your example, and on the basis of this example structure, this is structure, and on the basis of this structure you have to form the sentences of present perfect continuous tense. So just see here, has, I'm going to make a sentence. You can see has, according to the subject, if your subject is singular, Mohan is singular, therefore we will use has. Has Mohan been, suppose that Mohan is reading, so you will write read. Just here, has Mohan been reading a book since morning? If your time is fixed, you can use the since. Just say students, has Mohan been reading a book since morning? At the last you will use question mark. Just see students, has Mohan been reading a book since morning? Yes, this is type sentence. Its answer can be given in one word. And this is the structure, has and have, subject plus been plus verb. In the verb we will add ing, then after object, then after since or for, then time, then question mark. You can see, has Mohan been reading a book since morning? Okay, and this is the structure of type interrogative sentence. Now we will discuss the WS type of interrogative. Okay students, I hope that you all have done it, you all have completed it. Now just put the heading WS type. Just see another type, that is WS type. WS type interrogative sentence. Okay, and WS type always start with the WH word, you all know. Okay, then after you will use has or have. Okay, then after you will use the subject. Okay, if negative word is there you can also mention the negative word. Okay, if no negative word you will not mention. I said some WH word will be there, has and have will be there, subject will be there, been will be there. Okay, then after verb will be there. In the verb you will add ing. Okay, then after since or for. Okay, that is time denoting word. If your time is fixed, clear, okay, certain, you will use since. If your time is not certain, not fixed, then you will use for. Then after you will use time, then after you will use question mark. Okay, this is your structure, and on the basis of this structure you have to construct, you have to form the sentences. Example we can see. Okay, what you can see, where, I'm writing where. Okay, where have children, children is plural, therefore I have used a have. You can see here, where have children been playing Where have children been playing football for 2 hours? For 2 hours. Okay, students, you can see here. Not full stop, there will be question mark. Okay, so just see here. Where have children been playing football for 2 hours? Okay, students, this is the sentence that is based on this structure WH type of interrogative sentence of present perfect continuous tense. Okay, students, you write it in your notebook. Dear students, today we have discussed what does mean by present perfect continuous tense and how to form the sentences of affirmative, negative and interrogative. In interrogative we have discussed SNO type and WH type of present perfect continuous tense. Okay students, if you are getting any kind of problem in this tense, in the tense present perfect continuous tense, you may ask on WhatsApp. That's all for today. Thank you.